play. I'm a whole vibe, I'm a mood. JC, I ate it.
Peace. What it do, Scorpio gang? Welcome to the channel. I am A-Tone. This is A-Tone Tarot. You are tuned in for your 10-day forecast. We're tapping in from the 21st to the 31st, and we're getting into the topic of friends and family, Scorpio. So let's get up into your message. If you could, please smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, so I will be breaking down your message with the Aquarius Tarot using a Celtic cross spread and clarifying with this character oracle deck. So without further ado, let's get up into your message, Scorpio. Y'all pre-gaming? Y'all season right up in the middle of this. We getting right to it. Y'all pre-gaming. I know my Scorpios. Y'all definitely pre-gaming. But I hope all is well. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For my Scorpio collective as it relates to your friends and family. What do you need to know, Scorpio? All right, let's get to it. Spirit, what do you have for my Scorpio collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus as it relates to friends and family. From the 21st of October to the 31st. One more card, please, Spirit. For my Scorpios. All right, Scorpio, let's get up into your message. For the last 10 days of October, as it relates to your friends and family, at the heart of your spread, you got the 5 of coins crossed by the 8 of coins. At the root of your spread, you got the King of Wands or the King of Rods. At the crown, you have the 6 of Cups. In your recent past, you have the 7 of Coins. In your near future, you have the 10 of Cups. In your advice section, you have the 9 of Swords. In your external factors or your environment, you have the Ace of Coins. In your hopes and fears, this is the 5 of Wands. You have the 5 of Wands. And for your potential outcome, you have the World, Scorpio. All right, so let's get up into your message as it relates to your friends and family. I like it, Scorpio. It's interesting, there's a little spiciness here, but I think you enjoy it. You like the camaraderie, I think. But let's get up into it. So you got the 5 of coins at the heart of your spread. You may again be spending some money on some things and you're working really hard, Scorpio. Like I'm picking up on a Scorpio collective who might be burning the candle at both ends of the stick because they're concerned about being out in the cold. Like, oh no, I can't be broke. I don't know what that's about. Like, I can't be broke. My family can't be broke. We don't do broke stuff. So I'm gonna work 3 jobs in double time to make sure. It's like, no, relax. You're really stressing about money as it relates to um, taking care of and providing for your family, as anyone would, but you're keeping it those cards close to your chest. You're not really revealing that per se, but the fear of being without is bothering you. And when I say being without material things, Scorpio, and you're a little worried. At the root of your spread, you have this King of Wands, and he is the entrepreneur of the tarot. So you might be thinking of a master plan, right? And you want to bring family members maybe into that endeavor. You're very excited or wanting to map out the end game for your village. We'll call it that. That's what I call it, the village, right? Because your village is made up of both friends and family at times, most of us, right? So you have these 7 of coins in your recent past, and this is basically saying, let me just take stock of the work that I have done. I've accomplished this, I've done that, so I can do it again. You know what I mean? I might have started a business and it ran its course, and now I'm thinking of another business or another venture that I want to start. But this time you may want to involve, or the focus is definitely on your family, the motive behind why you're doing this and going to pursue and even sacrifice financially if you have to invest in this endeavor. Because at the crown of your spread, you have the 6 of Cups. You're feeling very nostalgic. You might be wanting to buy the block. That's what came to mind of your old neighborhood. You might want to buy up some real estate on the street that you grew up on, right? That's the energy that I'm picking up on for this Scorpio collective. In your near future, you have the 10 of Cups. That's a very happy family. My Scorpio collective is focused on creating harmony in their homes. Like that is where you are the most happiest. I'll just say that, it's the best and easiest way to say it amongst your family and friends, those people that warm your heart the most. Like that is very important to you. I'm picking up some, and don't take this the wrong way, just sappy, mushy, energy is making me feel all tingly. I like it, and that's good. The advice is represented by the 9 of Swords. Now, with this being in your advice section, this is saying the late nights and the midnight oil that you're burning, Scorpio, is not for nothing. It's not in vain. The stress that you are being driven by is what is going to propel you into creating a whole new world for you and your village. I like it because in your external factors, you have the Ace of Coin. It's the biggest coin in the tarot. You know what I mean? It's big dog money. That's seed money for a new endeavor that you get involved in, Scorpio, and you like it. And that spiciness that I talked about is this Five of Wands energy sitting in your hopes and fears. You're hopeful for the mental sparring. That's what this is. You enjoy the challenge. You enjoy the chase. You like that. You are a seeker of good conversation. Like it lights your fire in the last 10 days of October, Scorpio. Excuse me. Yeah, I like it, but it's also you're fearful. Again, there's some fear. I'll say this. If your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. So this Five of Wands sitting in your hopes and fears, especially with the Five of Coins at the heart of your spread, is nicely paired, Scorpio. It is right where you should be, mind, body, soul, as far as, having the right amount of angst about something, but also the right amount of motivation, drive, love, nostalgia, and, that fire that is up under you. It drives you. It is this, there's worry there, but it's also this thing that keeps you up at night, getting some things done, finding that seed money for that new endeavor that helps create legacy, longevity, and ease in your village. And that's what you want. And you're a bit excited as well as fearful about it with that Five of Wands sitting in your hopes and fears, right? And then you have the World and your outcome. Ultimately, this stress, love, anxiety, motivation, all of that is going to shape a new world for you, Scorpio, as it relates to your friends and family. You're going to essentially be the one to balloon an idea out to something that is very beautiful and beneficial to your family. Good job. Good job, Scorpio. I like it. It's interesting with this Nine of Swords sitting in your advice section. The Nine of Swords is a stress card. It's somebody up at night, like can't sleep, right? But this is the advice. If you can't sleep, go to the computer, start doing some research. If you can't sleep, go to the gym so you can start getting some good ideas while working out. If you can't sleep at night, pray, meditate so that the Almighty can give you some good ideas and that grand idea that creates that big investment for you. And ultimately, there will be some challenges with it, but you enjoy it. You welcome the challenge with this Five of Wands sitting in your hopes and fears. You're like, bring it. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. I know that's right, Scorpio. Tell them how you really feel. Yeah, because you come from a long line of individuals who have paved the way and shown you what love can do, how far it can drive one to create harmony, legacy, and no more necessity in the family. Yeah, okay. Scorpio, let's clarify a few things, and that will be your message. I want to clarify this 5 of coins, the 5 of wands, as well as this 9 of swords. All right, I'm going to use the oracle to clarify. So let's get up into it. And if you haven't done so already, please smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's see what's going on with this 5 of Pentacles for my Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the last 10 days of October. If this is your first time joining me, welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Can't talk tonight. I am a little tired though, so forgive me. All right, let's get up into it. Come on, Scorpions. See, why is this 5 of Pentacles here? It's too many. All right, Scorpio. The 5 of Coins was clarified with player, coach, and clown. All right, so with player being here, clarifying the 5 of Coins, maybe my Scorpios were, they was for the streets for a little while. And, they wasn't just the player, they was the president with the coach. Like, they was running the plays on them, right? But they over that. Like, nah, I done lost some things. You might have felt like a little foolish with this clown. Again, if it don't apply, let it fly. But that's what I got. So I'm giving the message as I get it. Don't shoot the messenger. So with that being here, you might want to retire your jersey. You feeling like, nah, I'm feeling like a nut out here. I don't like that. And those streets are not where it's at. So I'm retiring my jersey. Take it how it resonates. You know what I mean? All right, let's see what's up with this 5 of Wands for my Scorpios. Why is this 5 of Wands here? Or who is this 5 of Wands energy associated with for my Scorpios? All right, so the 5 of Wands was clarified by Hunter, Spy, and Reader. So a seeker of knowledge. Remember, I told you you're gonna be excited about getting involved with some mental sparring with someone and asking some challenging questions and getting information. A seeker of knowledge, you get excited about that. With Reader, you might be spending some late nights reading text and getting information. And then you have Spy here. You see him, he's on a computer, all these files, Yep, the mad scientist just getting information, hunting, stalking it down. That's what that Five of Wands energy is giving. My Scorpio's gonna be sharp as a tack in these last 10 days of October. You know, you don't get into a conversation with them kinda know what you're talking about. You better know what you're talking about, because it seems like y'all are, or they are. My Scorpios gonna know what they talking about when they are in this conversation. So yeah, because you want to be the expert. You're going to be the subject matter expert by the time it's all said and done. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see why this Nine of Swords is here for my Scorpios. Why is this Nine of Swords here? All right, so the Nine of Swords was clarified by Dancer, Bard, and Gambler. All right, so remember I told you that Nine of Swords is staying up late, getting information. And you got Dancer, Weaver of Grace, Movement, Harmony, Rhythm, Passion. So this really feels like a dance that you're going to be doing. Kind of like Superman versus Clark Kent. You know, by day, you might have to work your 9 to 5. And at night, you're up researching your new endeavor. Or working with your family or your village on a new endeavor with Dancer, right? And it becomes a certain dance that you have to do in between these two areas of your life. With Gambler, risk taker of fate, it might be something that is risky, and you might have to really do a lot of research and make sure you know the ins and outs, right? Like I'm thinking like Shark Tank. When those people go on Shark Tank, they know their business plan in and out, especially the financial section, right? And I'm talking to a Scorpio collective who is going to know the financial aspect of this endeavor in and out, because they know that their friends and family, when they present this to them, they're going to have a lot of questions with this Five of Wands. Like, well, yeah, man, I don't know that's going to work because the economy say ABC 1, 2, 3, and Scorpio is going to have the rebuttal. I got an answer for that because I did some research and the studies say ABC 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 because you did all of this research and you know the financial aspect of this plan, as well as the entire plan from the executive all the way out to, you know, the balance sheet of this business plan. You know it in and out, and you can sell it, sing it, and give it to them to the point that they have no questions with this bard being here, because this is someone who knows how to sing tales and tell a story, if you will. And not to say that might sound bad, right? But in business, you want someone to sell you on why we should get involved. And that feels like what is going to be going on with my Scorpios at the end of October. They're going to want to sell their family or their village and friends on an idea that they may even clown you, Scorpio. They may say, no, that math ain't math and that don't make no sense, and explain it to me. And those type of questions are going to come at you. Don't get frustrated, Scorpio. Keep chipping away at them. Keep bringing the topic up Don't let up. And it doesn't seem like you are, because it's going to be eating away at you. You're going to be like, nah, let me just talk to them again about it and see how they feel. Or let me start doing some of the groundwork and show them what the outcome could potentially be if we did A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do some of it and show them the profits and show them the results of this little bit of effort, and that's going to hook them. You're not going to let up. And I don't think that you should, right? Because with that Ace of Coins being there, this is a big idea that can balloon, expand, grow into something that is long lasting for you and your village, Scorpio. So that is your message. I hope it helps. Until next time, peace.